Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter.
Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a good run down the left. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's taking no chances there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gaia. That's tidy. Javi Guerra. Played in deep. And he's there to clear it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Danjuma. Too much on that, it's gone out. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Almeida. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Good ball, good take. Camavinga. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Played out to the right. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Danjuma. And Javi Guerra. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Now has he got the shot at goal? And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
That was the first half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Danjuma. Smoothly does it. Looking for the run. Look at Almeida! Yamal. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Almeida. And it's Pepelu. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Now it's Messi. Mbappe, great chance! He's got a goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Stood up well to him there. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this is a great position. Bullish header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you... Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. We reflect at this game how time flies. We're already at the midway point of the season. Hazard threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Camavinga. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I really like the look of, Peter, would be Thomas Partey. I mean, we all know what a great ball winner he is, but I see him as quite a good ball carrier too, and distributor. I think with him, you get all the traits of an all-round midfielder. He gives you the lot.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now this could be a chance. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Now it's Punt. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's looking to catch him up. Pepe.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
It's a goal kick. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. A good take in a good area. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Pepe. So what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pepe cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
It's been even so far. Which way will
opinion
things
you'd
go
like
in
to
the second
express on the
half?
first half?
Ours,
Well,
of
there's
course.
no way to disguise the
Substitution
fact
for
that they've been
Barcelona.
poor. Not a single
Number
shot on goal
17.
tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything
Coming on to
seems a
replace
little
him
hurried
is
to me, a little
number
rushed,
20,
panicked even at times.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely feet. Delivery from Mbappe.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Partey. Gerard Moreno. Van Dijk trying to keep this in. Great chance! And he hits the net! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 16.
Villarreal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Over to the left. Now it's Azar. Azar with a terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pepe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Partey. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way through. Now it's Asensio. Shoots! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Asensio picks it up out wide. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's a sharp little ball here. That pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 13, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field,
Fernandes.
Number 3, Guardiola.
Now it's
Number
Messi.
6, John Evans. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hazard. Nice bit of trickery. That's good play. Hit into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Asensio voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies.
Hello everybody,
and quite
and
a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of
match.
us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. You might see this as the beginning of the end. We begin the second half of the season here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Where do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But
Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hazard. Asensio. That's cause for mild irritation. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Back towards the middle. Guardiola. And here's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Camavinga. Hazard. Fernandez receives it in a... And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way. Chance, surely! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Tries to pass it through. He's tried one! Fernandez.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Messi. Looking for a runner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's had it taken off him. He's in a great position here. He's got full. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Decent chance! Messi with the short one. Las Palmas have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. He's in space and looking for options. It's a really well-measured ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross needs to be good.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race, and again! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 24, number 14, number 16.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field.
There's the header!
Number 21, number
Harmlessly
20,
behind.
Kieran, number 18, substitution.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He has found the way through. That's a sharp pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
3 minutes at a time.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the games. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. He's gone for goal! And they've got rid. Camavinga playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark.
There's the shot! That's another chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's really well cleared. Fernandez. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That's very neat. Up he goes! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cazorla. Spread out to the left. And it's Lopez. Played out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Lovely bit of skill. Incoming delivery. Messi has created one goal already.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And yes, it's him again. Real chance! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Added time.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already promptly back underway. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Asensio. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Lopez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Fernandez. Gets to show off his quick feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Mbappe takes a shot! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 65 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Played out to the right. That'll be a throw-in. Gets into some space. Flashes it across. Lofted in. And he thumps it clear. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now the delivery.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Joe Neves. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's Asensio. Asensio! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! Very nicely done. Camavinga. Drilled in low.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Threads one in, takes aim and crosses. He can get that clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Marco Asensio. Number 10, Messi.
Oh, that's
Coming
neat.
on the field, number 22.
Pinches it off him.
Number 21.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Looking for options for movement. Too much on that, it's gone out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Zaragoza. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's away. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Deep cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Asensio. Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Vigo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold has a look and plays it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Eric Garcia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Chance for a shot! And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He likes Moriba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Aspas.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lovely feet. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! They've scored! And And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Is number 19.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is... He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 18, number 10, Iago Aspas. Coming on the field,
Messi goes
number
short.
7,
Hazard with the delivery. Off he goes!
Number 39.
Against the crossbar. Danger averted for now. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Marcos Alonso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vigo are looking to break at pace. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Now it's Goulet. Bellingham, look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Over towards the opposite flank. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Bellingham tries to clear. They get a throw in. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Looking to play him in. Foot in, and he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Bellingham. And it's Ceballos. Spread neatly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Goulet. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arda Güler. That's a lovely, delicate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This looks promising. Played back into the centre. Asensio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Fran Garcia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Rodrigo, real chance here. Fernandez shifted it to the flank. So what can they make of this? Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Bellingham. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Hazard. Number 20, Marco Asensio. Number 35, Alexander-Arnold.
Another corner. Any
field,
better luck this time round?
Number 21, Kaká. Number 17, Yamal. Number 4,
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Messi. Fernandez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, now can they counter? Good running, strong and purposeful. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Mbappe! Courtois claims comfortably.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, this looks sharp. Kaká. Driving on and making good progress. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kaká can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Garcia.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Yamal. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.